Welcome to my Startup TV News. Trending news of the day are: Google pauses in-app billing policy after CCI fine. Earlier, the tech major set a deadline of October 31st for app developers in India to comply with its billing policy. The CCI imposed a fine of Rs 936.44 crore on Google for abusing its dominant position in the Play Store market to force app developers to use its billing service. Days after the ruling from the Competition Commission of India (CCI) that saw a fine of Rs 936.44 crore slapped on it, Google has pulled back the enforcement of the in-app billing policy in India for now. Earlier, the tech major set a deadline of October 31st for app developers in India to mandatorily start using the Google Play billing services. Apna's FY22 loss jumps to rise in advertising expenses. Sequoia Capital backed Apna's total revenue grew 283% to Rs 65.7 crore in FY22 from Rs 17 crore in FY21. The job marketplace's total expenses rose 293% YOY to Rs 178.3 crore, led by a surge in its advertising and promotional expenses. Apna entered the Unicorn Club in September last year after raising $100 million at a valuation of $1.1 billion. Apna, which once held the tag of being the fastest startup to turn unicorn. BYJU'S CEO emailed sorry to staff for not so smooth layoffs. In an internal mail sent to employees, EdTech major BYJU'S co-founder and Chief Executive Officer Baiju Ravindran has blamed external microeconomic conditions and focus on profitability as the reasons behind mass layoffs at the startup. He also said that the decision to terminate the employment of 2,500 workers was taken to protect the health of the larger organization. I realize that there is a huge price to pay for walking on this path to profitability. My Startup TV is an exclusive channel for startups, investors, and enablers. You can watch live startup news, views, and debate on the My Startup TV app. Download the app now from the Google Play Store. Indian startups declines 77% on funding in October 2022. As of October 30th, 2022, Indian startups have raised $1.3 billion, down by 77% year-on-year, but up by 60% month-on-month. Stage-wise, only the growth stage funding saw an uptick, with funding increasing by 2.4x year-on-year. Total funding for 2022 reached $22.9 billion in October 2022, compared to $32.9 billion raised by Indian startups in the corresponding time last year. Over the past 10 months, startup funding has reduced at a nearly constant rate, sending alarm bells ringing across the ecosystem. AIC CCMB celebrated 5th anniversary. Atal Incubation Center, Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology, celebrated 5 years of powering India's bioeconomy, incubating life sciences startups here on Monday, that is on 31st October 2022. Dr. Vinay K. Nandikuri, Director of CSIR CCMB, emphasized the importance of incubators like AIC CCMB for bridging the gap between institutional innovation from research institutes to industry. The chief guest, Dr. Rajesh Gokhale, Dr.T.Ramaswam, Dr. H.K. Mittal, Ms.Deepanwita Chattopadhyay, and Dr.Rakesh Mishra addressed the event. Dr. N.Madhusudhana, CEO of AIC CCMB, said the support of AIM, Niti Aayog, and our host institute, CCMB, has been vital to the establishment of this incubator. Nearly 80 startups were incubated by AIC CCMB for this event. For more such startup news, views, discussions, and debates, subscribe to My Startup TV. Download the app now from the Google Play Store.